Hello, it is April 16th and we are still quarantined. As a result, we are bringing back Rank That.
Yeah, we're excited to come back and share with you what we think are some of the most overrated movies of all time, which we're excited to share with you, so we're going to rank that.
So for the past couple of days, Jonathan and I have combed through the top 100 movies of all time, and we've discovered a ton of them are way overrated. So we've come up with a list of our own, but there's some honorable mentions in here because they just couldn't fit into our top 5. For instance, Jaws. Overrated. The shark's barely in the movie. The Lion King. Come on. Overrated.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lion King. I totally agree with Jaws. Jaws is not even in the movie, barely. One of my ones that did not make the list was Rogue One, that Star Wars movie that, I mean, a lot of people like, but I think it's horrible, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you our top 5 overrated movies, starting at number 5 and on the way up to number 1. But what we would love from you is for you to comment in the comment section below about if you agree with us, if you disagree with us, or maybe movies that you think are totally overrated, because there's a lot of them out there. So we're just going to go back and forth and just kind of see how this goes. So starting at number 5, we're going to start with my number 5 movie, which is A Christmas Story. Now, I love Christmas films in general, and A Christmas Story, like everyone quotes A Christmas Story, but it is so, I just don't think it has the Christmas spirit at all. It's about children in pain and like how life is just full of disappointments, and there's a weird leg lamp, and I've never been able to finish A Christmas Story. I just do not get the humor. I don't know.
On the flip side, I finished The Christmas Story multiple times per year, and I think it's a great picture of the reality of the American family, Jonathan.
I feel like all the kids in there are sad and jerks, and I'm like, oh, this is great for kids to watch. Yeah, totally.
He doesn't have kids. That's the problem. Okay, so my number 5 is easy. It's going to be Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2. Now, a lot of the movies probably fine, but I can't get over Jessie. Her voice is so shrill and difficult to listen to. And the scene where Jessie is spinning around with her owner is just too much. I think her owner was probably like, Jessie, you're way more into this than I am, so you go.
No, the Toy Story 2 is I think most people think that Toy Story 2 is the best Toy Story movie out of all 4 Toy Story movies.
No way.
I watched Toy Story 2 like, I don't even know how many times growing up. How do you be like Tom Hanks and Tim Allen? Like, I don't know.
They're not the problem. Jessie is the problem.
All right, moving on. Here we're going to go to our number 4 pick, and Adam, you're going to start off with your movie.
This was easy for me. Grease. Now, it's lucky to get a number 4 spot. It could have easily been number 1. It is the ickiest musical ever. I mean, everyone just looks like they need to take a shower. This is the Carl's Jr. of musical theater. I don't know how this is still in the repertoire for anyone.
I agree with everything you just said. I have no idea how that movie is up there on the list of like most popular movies or musicals. It's horrible. I'm gonna go with Interstellar. Now, Interstellar was a pretty polarizing film. Either people really liked it or they didn't like it, but a lot of people love this movie. It's usually in on that top 10 of like best movies. I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, who's the director of this. He made The Prestige, he made Inception, some great films, and he comes out with this super overlong, boring film about how the universe is like controlled by love and the weird bookshelf twist ending, and I'm a huge musical score guy, and it just sounded like someone fell asleep on the organ. It's bad. I don't know. It's so boring and long.
Not a lot to offer at all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and launch my number 3 here, and
I think I'm going to launch my number 3 here. Actually, sorry. It's just how it's going to go. Number 3 we have Independence Day. Now, Independence Day is not okay. It's not a horrible film, but it's super cheesy. I think super cheesy. It's a horrible script. And like I said, it's not a bad film, but it made a whopping $814 million in 1996, which is a huge blockbuster. It just didn't deserve it at all. There's like 2 good scenes in that whole movie.
It's got the Fresh Prince punching an alien. Of course it made that much
like
money.
2 good scenes,
How
though.
do you lose?
It's bad. I don't like it.
Now mine is an actual legitimate contender. I'm going Forrest Gump. He's like the original millennial. He switches jobs every 10 seconds. He gets all of these awards I'm not sure he actually deserves to get. And for me, the fatal flaw with this being a top movie is that it won Best Picture over Shawshank Redemption. Come on.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption. This is easily a number 3, and it never ends.
That's true. It's really, really long. I haven't been able to finish Forrest Gump, so good choice, good choice.
Yep.
All right, I think you're going with number 2.
Yeah,
now,
I'm going to go with a more recent movie. I'm going Aquaman. Now, this is a no-brainer if you've seen it. First of all, can we talk about Mara's wig? It's like she robbed some little girl's Halloween costume. She just went into someone's closet and took a bright red wig and put it on. And then, I mean, can we just talk about the nemesis, the bad guy in there who has one of the all-time worst delivered lines in a film when he says, "I am Ocean Master." I just can't even. I was out as soon as I saw that.
Yeah, no, the wig thing I think just threw me the entire movie. Like that's horrible. I love the Little Mermaid comparison. For me, controversial number 2 is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I know a ton of people love this movie, and I think that's why it's on my list. Is because I didn't watch this film for a long time, and it got hyped. You know, so when I finally watched it. I just didn't think it was that funny. I feel like I sympathy chuckled during the entire movie just because I didn't want to feel like I was out of place and everyone else was laughing. I just don't think it's that funny. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't get British humor or something, but I don't know. It's 92 minutes long, which is short, but it felt really long.
Action-packed. I mean, so many great quotable lines. I'm not sure how you can possibly do
pretty
that.
easily. All right, so here we go. Here is our number 1 overrated movie, and I'm gonna go first. Is The Dark Knight, again from, it's so funny because I say I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan, another Christopher Nolan film on my overrated list. Now here's the thing about The Dark Knight, is that everyone loves The Dark Knight only because of Joker and Heath Ledger's performance, which is amazing, and I totally get that. But Joker honestly is not even in the movie a lot. He's just not, and the other characters are not great. They're poor character development. I think the part that got me the most was when, spoiler alert, Batman's girlfriend dies, and it's supposed to be super emotional, but like we didn't even know her like at all, and they're like tugging at your heartstrings to cry. Like, no, dude, this is bad. They wasted the villain Two-Face. It's just not that great of a movie. And again, most people think this film is in like the top 10 of movies all time. Not even close.
That's because it has a top 5 bad guy in Heath Ledger. Sometimes one person can steal the show.
I don't know about that.
Number 1, this is going to be easy for me. Since the moment I saw it as like an 8-year-old kid, E.T. I mean, come on. How is an alien hairless cat going to be lovable? How do you track with this? This is crazy. The light up, pull my finger joke that just is right there, low hanging fruit. I can't even. And beyond that, the best thing about this movie is this is where I learned about what Reese's Pieces were. But past that, this movie, again, I'm not sure how it grossed what it did or was this big launching point for Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Bad movie.
I get you there. I was going to mention the Reese's Pieces, but I usually have to have some after I watch that, which has only been like twice, because it's not that great of a film. So there it is. These are our top 5 from each of us, our top 5 overrated movies. Again, let us know if you agree with us, I'm sure you disagree with us. Then also include in the comment section, what you think is the most overrated movie. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Yep.
So.
All right, we'll see you next time on Rank That.